Bayelsa State is a blessed state by God. They are being blessed with a lot of natural resources. The soil is blessed and everything about Bayelsa is blessed, but the people, the indigenes, still live in poverty. Bayelsa State is a blessed state by God. They are being blessed with a lot of natural resources. The soil is blessed and everything about Bayelsa is blessed, but the people, the indigenes, still live in poverty. They still live in poverty. Even other state that was created with Bayelsa State is more developed than Bayelsa State because of the mindset of the indigenes. Before now, Bayelsa State was very rich in agriculture. The people were known for fishing and farming. That was their source of income. Back then, the economy of Bayelsa was better. The people was at least in a little bit, they were more wealthy. They were living more comfortable than this. But if you come to Bayelsa State now, the poverty rate in the state is very high. Did you know the reason why the poverty rate is high? It's high because they left what was boosting their economy. They left agriculture, that was one of their major sources of income, that was what was boosting the growth to go into when oil was discovered in Bayelsa State. Petrol was discovered in Bayelsa State, making Bayelsa State one of the people that were a state that is petrol was discovered. So when petrol was discovered in Bayelsa State, most of the indigenes stopped farming. They stopped farming. All of them they focus on the oil, the petrol money. You will see a Bayelsa man in the morning. What you will just do is just tie wrapper. After you tie wrapper like this, you go to where they are drinking kai kai. You go and take kai kai. Ending of the month, they will pay him salary. He is happy carrying women about. Back then, Shell, the company, they were paying the indigenes them. Because if they see oil in your land, they will pay you. And they were very happy. They were thinking that, okay, this is how the life is. They stopped farming. They stopped working. They became very lazy. And that really affected them. Because currently now, the oil money is no longer coming the way it was coming before now. So the indigenes currently now, they are no longer having what, most of them, to even eat. Like I always say, petrol is not a source of riches for Nigeria as a whole. Because if you see very well, a lot of people, places that are they discovered petrol, go to those towns in Bayelsa, you see that those towns are not underdeveloped. Most of them don't have road, most of them they don't have clean water, and most of them still live in poverty. So the only way Bayelsa can develop again is for them to invest more in the agro sector. The soil is rich. The soil of Bayelsa is a very rich ground that you can grow anything you grow here, can give you profit, can grow very well. For example, now I'm going to be listing out some crops that do very well in Bayelsa State, but the indigenes, they don't make use of it. They don't use the opportunity that God has given to them to be rich. Now, one of the crops that grows very well currently here in Bayelsa State, plantain. If you look over behind me, you see plantains. The climate here is very favorable for plantain because this place is very good for plantain production. Another one is groundnut. Groundnut is very rich in this place. Groundnut grows very well in this place. If you even plant a small portion of the land, you plant groundnut, you will see bountiful harvest that you are going to get. But the indigenes, they don't do that. Another one that grows very well in this place is palm tree. Palm tree grows very well in Bayelsa State. Palm tree grows very well, and these are cash crops that can change the story, change the narrative of Bayelsas. But they no longer farm. They no longer farm because of the crude that was discovered, and this crude did not bring riches for them. I will say this, quote me anywhere, it did not bring riches for them. It made them to be lazy, and it made them to even to be poor. Because currently now, all those people that was eating the good money back then, they were paying them salary. You just sit down at home, end of the month, you receive a lot. They were thinking that is the life. That's what they were thinking. But currently now, the money is no longer coming. As the money is no longer coming, these people are no longer having access to the money. So the poverty rate here increases. So my aim of making this video is to encourage you. If you're a Bayelsa watching me, sorry, I'm not saying that you are lazy, but it's the fact. I have to tell you the truth. I'm a Bayelsa, so that's why I'm bold creating this video. I'm a Bayelsa. Somehow I relate to Delta State also, but I'm a Bayelsa. So I want the Bayelsa to develop. This state is blessed. This state is blessed because of my intellectual in the agro industry. I've traveled to a lot of states, and I see how they are doing things. Ebonyi State and Bayelsa State was created the same time, but go to Ebonyi State today, you will see massive development. They have good roads. When I went to Bayelsa State at night, I was thinking that I was in another country, sir, to tell you how beautiful those places are. And most of the things, Bayelsa State, they don't have oil. They don't have oil. But the states is more developed. It's more developed. Igbo people, they are trying, no matter the small capital they have, no matter the small resources they have. Because when I went to Bayelsa State, what I saw that they have was they were very rich in rice production. They were rich in rice production. They produce rice massively. And currently in Bayelsa State, rice do very well in waterlogged environment. And Bayelsa, most of the places in Bayelsa is at least waterlogged. You understand? Most of the places is at least you have waterlogged. And Ebonyi State is a dry environment. They do irrigation to plant their crops. But do you imagine that these people send rice to Bayelsa, where we have the major land? They send rice to Bayelsa. Almost every agro commodity that people in here in Bayelsa eat, they buy it from other states. It's really so painful. It's very painful. As far as they bring gari to Bayelsa from Delta State, they bring gari to Bayelsa because of the people don't know what to do with what they have. Then if you talk to them, what they will tell you that this place now water they carry us, this is a waterline area now. It's not an excuse. There are crops that you can grow here before the flood comes. You make money, you make good cash. You can do groundnut. Groundnut is used in production of oil. Palm is used of ground oil, and ground oil is a commodity that is highly demanded. The need of ground oil is very high. So if the individuals or the government can invest in groundnut production, because the soil is very good. The soil is very good. Invest in groundnut production massively, and they begin to mill groundnut. Now this thing will bring employment for the citizens. There will be a lot of employment for the states because we have lots of unemployed people here. So instead of you dashing their money, instead of you dashing this youth money, why not to engage them in agricultural activities that can give them wealth, that can create wealth for them? Instead of them to be begging around, you can be your own boss by investing massively in the agro sector. We are blessed. Bayelsa is blessed. It's blessed by God. It's a small state, meaning the indigenous here, the people here, are not supposed to be hungry, are not supposed to be lacking anything food. Let us grow what we are eating here. That is the aim of me creating this video. Everything that we are eating here, let it be grown in Bayelsa. We should stop importing. Let's not stop buying from other states, because everything we need to grow these days can be done. Like rice. Currently now, rice is very expensive. Very expensive, because mostly they bring rice to Bayelsa. If we can have a rice farm, we have a rice farm, plant this rice, we'll teach them. And because one thing that they lack is knowledge. So what the government need to do is to empower these people, get specialists, people that know about these things, know about rice production, You get them. After you get those people. These people teach the Bayelsans how to grow rice, because you can get people from Ebonyi because they are very good in rice production. You get them, they grow this rice, and there will be no more hunger in the state. The people can live, because one of the basic needs of Bayelsans currently I'm seeing now is food. Most of them don't even have what to eat. So I encourage you to start up something. I really appreciate the present Commissioner of Agriculture. Is trying his possible best. At least this is his tenure that they started growing rice in Bayelsa State. I really appreciate him, because currently now over there in Tombia we have a school to land where they grow rice. At least that one is also a development. It's development. So they should try. It should not just government sectors, not just government owning this thing. Private firm, individuals need to work on themselves. Investors, if you're investing in agriculture, agriculture is something that you practice. You don't just say I'm an agriculturalist, you sit down at home. No, you get to go to the farm, use your hand, let your hand touch something, and that is when you can build a standard economy, so that there will be no thing that will stop Bayelsans from producing their own food, so that we will fight against. There will be enough food insecurity will be out in Bayelsa State, and we develop the state, make the state to become what we want to be. The American that people are running to, it was built by people. The US, the London that everybody want to go to London today now, they build what they have. You know, most of the crude now, the crude that being taken from Bayelsa, because Bayelsa is one of the highest producer. The first state where oil was discovered, the first state was in Bayelsa. It was in Bayelsa that the first oil well they discovered oil, and from there they will be taking this oil. So this petrol will not make you to be rich. You can see it's very clear. It will not make you to be rich. What will really improve the economy is agriculture. Most of these countries like Egypt, Israel, they have what they call modernized, because I have friends from Israel, I have friends from Egypt. They have modernized technology. When you speak to them, they are very intellectual. These are places that the leaders of Bayelsa, the governor, the agricultural specialists here, the minister of agriculture, every people that is in high positions, you need to go there, learn. You learn and you come and teach your people. You come and teach them what to do. The first place where oil was discovered in Nigeria is Bayelsa State at Oleibiri. It was the first place oil was discovered in Bayelsa State, meaning Bayelsa State could have been more developed than this. Bayelsa is underdeveloped now compared to other states. It's underdeveloped. So individual bodies and the government, you have to work on your state. What will improve you, that will really improve the masses, is agriculture. Let them farm so that we can be sending things to other states. You understand? So that we will boost the economy of Bayelsa. The London that we are running to, everybody's going to go to London. It was built. They say Rome was not built in a day. It takes time and it takes determination. Let's be determined at Bayelsans. Let's be determined, no matter where, no matter the state you are watching me from. Try to boost the economy of your state by investing in modernized agriculture. I believe you have enjoyed a lot, you have learned a lot in this video. Do me well to subscribe to my channel, and do well to share this video so that this video will really motivate people to work more. I remain my humble self, Sabowe Brave with the Mabowe. God bless you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till I come your way again. Bye.